The Duke's mansion is such a weird level.
It's
Dude's
so
mansion.
pretty.
It's
He's
pretty.
I
really
want
nice.
that house.
Yeah, you bet I am.
Opulent
Just
modern
got the answer
architecture.
about my transfer inland. Relocation denied.
Look on the bright side. The pay is better here than anywhere
I
else.
still love the directional microphone in my eyeglass.
It's magic. It's outsider magic
The
powers.
fees we want, give out the beatings when they're needed.
Just don't want my kids growing up here. It's too dangerous.
Yeah, no, that's a very reasonable thing.
New officers, new rules. And spread a few coins here and there among the officers.
Oh, I guess it's not really outsider powers because it's you
It's just
spyglass,
eyeglass
and
powers.
the outsider didn't make that, and it still happens in a no powers run. You
Well,
could
now
still
your
say
kids
it's
are growing
in.
up, growing up without a father.
It's still an emo.
I'm still wearing
eyeglass, though.
that slam power when you drop down.
I
Dead bodies.
heard it and my arteries hardened for a moment.
Because it's like, oh god.
Whoosh.
Bad memories.
Yeah.
Memories all flood back in an instant.
But hey, look, I managed to shoot that guy back into his chair.
That's
He looks really
absolutely-
relaxed,
It'll
actually.
be really easy to clean up.
There's probably some people going, why did he remove the spyglass before he did that? And it was basically
He's
just, I
totally
was showing
chilling.
off, don't worry, everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was actually a very impressive shot.
You just
Yeah,
wanted to
he's good at
prove
those.
that
Like, he's legit good at those.
you don't need no emo spyglass to help you. Emo stands for extended microphone orbit. By the
Let's see
way,
if I can
Ooh,
shove
there you
these guys.
go.
Let's see if
That's a
I
good
can
one.
shove these guys into the. Into
everything
the
has
water.
to be emo. You missed it, but now I'm obsessed with
And sadly, I did it too soon.
Oh.
everything emo.
Yeah, got
no!
one. Yeah, there we go.
Got the other!
No! Didn't they say
Wait,
they
long
used to
way.
teach swimming lessons or something? Like
I mean,
specifically
you're
those
teaching
guys.
swimming lessons the same way abusive parents teach swimming lessons, by taking your 6-year-old and shoving them into the deep end.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. The one good use of that bone charm right there.
Aren't you? I'm amazed you're not getting shocked to cinders right now.
He got the thingy at the shop.
Well, I think you have to turn it on to use it.
I'm
no,
amazed
you
it's
get a
not
thingy
on.
in you get a little you pay for the thingy in the shop and somebody like turns off the electricity.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot about that.
Ooh,
Duke.
Just in
Corvo
case
High
you
Chaos has the
forgot.
best lines. I'm gonna say it forever.
He looks and acts just like the Duke.
you kill them
I like
both.
the decoy.
Mm-hmm.
They're friends.
All right. Assuming you can pick out Duke Luke.
Like
how
this
am I
level,
gonna
they
escape?
really like made sure that you knew what the two options were. Like they were kind of heavy-handed with it in the other ones anyway. Except maybe the Dust District one, you kind of had to come across that at the last minute. But this one, it's like Stilton says something, Megan says something, somebody says something. Now these guys say something, and then you walk around and they'll all like servants say something. So it's like yes, yes, yes. But in practice, it's actually like really hard to do because if you spook the double, he like won't talk to you.
I think he calms down eventually.
No, he
but,
never calms down for
it's,
me.
It's definitely a more finicky one. Like if you ever strike the double for whatever reason, even if it's non-lethal, then yeah, it's bone. He's
For
not-
me, if
he's not talking to you.
if he understands that there's any kind of combat going on anywhere, and he does like his little running thing or his hiding thing, he like won't talk to me. So
I'm surprised that guy got off with the strangling.
Well, I am not above killing a guy when I've already got him unconscious.
he gave him.
fair.
He's got his girlfriend there. So
Yeah, the other guy was
you
whoops.
just
literally
chuck him over
talking
the
about-
wall.
Damn it, robot guy.
Oops!
Is he dead?
He's
Yeah.
fine.
Oh
He made it.
wow!
I think
That
he
was
deserves
lucky.
to live
I
after that.
I guess that's what my decision was too. It was like, I can't kill that guy. He's in love.
He's kind of
fated
made
to
of
live.
steel. Like he survived what, a 10-foot drop?
Unconscious.
Face
Unconscious.
first.
It was never any fun.
He's probably breathing dirt.
The Duke or his body double. One's
The Duke was body roll.
had him wrong. The other might just
Oh.
The other might just bore you to death.
I think I know which one of that is worse, honestly.
I'm gonna go with being flogged to death. Like I've been bored to
That
death
dude's head
100
just went
times.
flying all
Ah.
the way over there to that guy. Oh, he's got a helmet on.
He's got a helmet on.
I guess it didn't help.
Oh.
Well, Yeah, it didn't help very much. And now,
Okay.
now we have a backup.
I think I shot him in.
ball for
I
our
think I
next,
shot him in the chest neck
Gunball.
region.
the chest.
Yes.
Shouldn't have just.
It was literally a thing in like the original Call of Duty 1, though. Like if you hit somebody in the neck,
The weak, unprotected
it would kill them
throat.
with most weapons, but it didn't count as a headshot.
Oh yeah, there we go. We've got an extra dun
I'm
ball.
sorry, but how does that chest neck?
I mean,
I don't know why he's trying.
Upper-
I don't know why he's trying to defend my choice of words. I'm not trying to defend it. I just said it because it makes no sense.
the concept makes sense. I'm not saying the words are any good.
Is there a word for like that little dip in your collarbone though, like under your
The
neck?
nape.
Yeah,
No, that's the back.
Well, no, that's on the back. You're
Oh,
she's,
right.
she's talking
Your front
about
nape.
the hollow between your collarbones.
Oh,
And-
that's
the
the
hollow
chest
of your
neck.
neck. That's
Yeah,
the
I'm pretty
hollow
sure
of your
that's just
neck.
called the hollow of your neck.
Really? I thought the hollow of your neck was. Well, yeah, maybe.
Man, my memory of how well I did in this level is a lot different to what I'm actually playing like right now. I must have memories of my test run where I just like everything went wrong. But I think everything will
It's
go wrong
fine.
at some point soon.
Clockwork soldiers for
I
himself.
mean, if you're playing, yes, something is going to go wrong at some point.
You're the one who edits the audio for your episode, so if you hadn't said anything,
Feels like we're living in an age of wonders. I've played that game. It's not this game.
So let's see. What was it? What's it take? Someone said the Empress Delilah can talk to him through the
And our
statue.
well-born friends.
Wow, people are talking way too damn much right now.
Yeah, everyone's got something to say.
I can't feel my fingers.
There's a lot of people in this room.
Everybody's
Jesus
talking.
Christ!
Shit.
it's the party room.
Invited to half the parties I attend.
Seriously, why are so many people talking?
No.
It's a party. You're supposed
because
to
they have interesting
converse.
things to say.
Have you not? Have you
Oh, and
never
now
been in a
somebody
room
actually
with?
looked up and saw you.
Apparently everyone just saw me. I'm just like, what? This is more like it.
No use running.
Playback indicates criminal.
When moments like these happen, I'm like, should I bother? And then I'm like, oh yeah, that's right. Everyone will come running up and they'll try and fight the angry robot. So it's fine.
That lady
Yeah,
had a
that
good
ends
escape.
incredibly badly for the AI in this game. Like, they're so incredibly bad at fighting clockworks.
So
Well,
ironically, the AI.
all they have
is
though
really
are
good at killing the
guns and
AI.
swords, which don't do anything.
I heard that, Rose. That was pretty.
What
great.
did she say?
Sorry,
What did I
buddy.
AI.
say?
Ironically, the AIs are really bad at fighting the AI. As in the artificial. She
Aye,
played
aye,
with
aye.
the words. It was good.
Be on your guard, right, boys? Keep your eyes peeled.
Also, why did the clockwork soldier just kill that poor lady?
Anything.
What did she?
Yeah, that's what I was
He
trying to
put
figure out.
He put a thingy on it.
I can't.
Punch.
Punch.
Trust me, it's better
Punching
this way.
people in the face was never gonna get old for me.
You don't have strong arms on. That's gonna take you a long time in this level.
Yeah.
If you try
Yeah,
not
I
to kill
spent a lot. I
civilians.
like.
Show yourself.
The biggest problem I always have with this area is it's quite compact, but it still manages to have lots of different sort of sealed
Yeah.
zones to them, and they can be a bit of a pain in the backside to try and.
Yeah, they
waffle
like
my way
cross
through.
over. It's very people dense.
Why did your clockwork soldier explode?
It just
They
does
do that.
out-
They do that
after
after
a
a while.
while.
They don't want to give you an
When you-
immortal super soldier forever.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it's.
I know.
It's a direct consequence of the fact that pretty much no matter how many, like Grand Guard soldiers you throw at the clockwork, it's never going down. So after a certain while, they just self-destruct.
I've discovered Rose's new hacking project.
how to make clockwork soldier. Go long.
And like all of them, she can have a little army of them.
I can see what I can do.
Yeah, thanks. That would be awesome. You're the best. That guy was just
That
walking
dude's
into the
not the best. He
sofa.
was just sort of walking into
Yeah,
his
I was
house
trying to get
like
them
he
to come
was
up here, and they just wouldn't. So I was like, well, fuck you guys. You guys don't get creatively killed.
This is why we're not surprised that the guards are bad at fighting the clockworks. It's because they just walk into sofas
It's become
indefinitely.
New balls for Dunwall soccer.
Somebody's not feeling well.
Toes. Turtle
I
toes.
love that AI shout so much. Not feeling well. Yeah,
Your
it's-
head's off. It's just a flesh wound. I'm invincible.
I really don't know. I played this one through, and I just still don't know what to do most of the time in this level.
No. No, yeah, this central room is a colossal goat fuck. Like, there is just absolutely nothing you can do.
No!
I'm just gonna end up running out of, like, bolts,
Really
just, like, doing this to everybody who walks in.
So let's see.
The secret to, like, know... What's the ghosting it, where nobody sees you? You basically just have to skip the house entirely and just, like, go around the edge. Wow, that was... Okay.
The ghost room basically means that you enter on the second floor and then you immediately leave this area.
Yeah. Just any of the areas, because there's, like, guards walking around everywhere, and there's, like, people out on balconies and things.
Another one.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh. Oh.
You're dead!
Anybody?
She's putting up a fight. Oh, no, there it went.
She says without a head to make any noise.
Right in the chesticle, or whatever.
Yeah, just the noise came out of her chest neck.
I've heard chesticle before, but it has absolutely
And
nothing
somebody
to do with
stepped on the razor wire trap I set up
On your
there.
razor wire, I heard that. I didn't remember seeing you put one down.
The saddest part of that was I actually physically pointed upwards when I said that. I was like, up there, because you guys could see my head.
Totally.
Piano players stands alone.
Everyone's just walking in here to die. Hey, dude.
What
Swear to
happened
God,
here?
Seriously, like at a certain point, you would think folks would be like, "Boy, that corpse pile is pretty big."
Maybe
I
I'll
should
show
walk
some.
away from it."
Yeah. I should show some caution.
And
Unless
again.
we're just going to add more corpses to the pile like these two morons.
I mean, but on the other hand, you are here to kill the Duke, so
Yeah.
I can see them laying down their lives for their
That's why I just lose patience.
I can't.
Lord and Master.
Alright then.
They really didn't
That
like.
went well.
They didn't really
Snap
spend a lot of time
Brannigan style.
programming
I didn't
combat
actually lose
AI.
any health during that sequence. That's pretty good. Usually I take a lot more biffs and hits when I've like angered the guards.
Biff.
Because they're very sort of slip. Have you really been sitting there this whole time?
And there was the
I just like
thumbnail,
leapt the
folks.
table to punch her in the face.
I
Like
can't. I can't. It's too much.
this episode should really just have a secondary title: Punch the Rich.
Punch the rich.
They're too damn stupid to move when a serial murder is going on right in front of them.
They're probably really drunk.
Yeah, thanks for the money.
Hmm. She needs that for her children.
In a rich man's world.
It is just.
You're in a rich man's world right now. And
Oh,
you're
yeah.
gonna kill him.
I love the architecture of this place. It's just so good. It's just so cool. It's just so bred.
I mean, it has the feeling. It has like one of the things that I've never liked about a lot of palaces that are in mini games is that they never feel like anybody either lives or works in them. They build a structure for the explicit purpose of looking really cool.
I mean, that's
But
how
there's,
palaces
like,
work. You don't really live in most of them.
Not really. Like I mean, yes, they're supposed to look really cool, but on the outside is where they do all of their impressive looking stuff.
No, on the inside they
you
have a lot
like,
of
the
useless
throne
rooms
room,
and
that a lot of those rooms aren't useless. A lot of those rooms are used to like look after people, and they're like pretty standard bedrooms or bathrooms or something like that.
that's on the
Or,
upper
you know, like meeting
floors.
rooms, like
But on
this
the
one.
lower
This
floors,
is
it's
fine.
like there's the east smoking room and the west smoking room, and then there's the games room, then there's the tea room and the breakfast room.
And then there's the bowling alley.
There is a sort of a cohesive sense of design, though. There's the rooms for entertainment. Obviously, this is why we gotta go kill Duke. See, the Duke's been trying to figure out who's been murdering everybody. Who cares?
Yeah, I was wondering that. I was just about to make that comment.
What does fading light do?
The red thread is eternal.
Yeah, that's a fair question. I actually don't know that one.
Freezes the game, apparently.
Yeah, my video
There we go.
froze.
Okay, there we go.
Oh, okay.
It's fine.
That scared me for a second there too. I'm like, oh.
Hold on. What did it say? I was too busy recovering from the fact that I thought.
I don't know.
had
I'm
your
just
game
gonna
crashed.
quickly Google it because yeah, I think things went a bit. You gotta remember this was recorded on my older computer, which Dishonored 2 wasn't greatly optimized when it sort of came out, and it still has hiccups even today. So like there will be moments like that. So I'm just gonna. It usually works really well indoors, so the fact it did that was a bit frightening. But fading light Blackbird Charm is easy enough to
More
Yeah,
caviar.
I think School or Rose already had it. What'd you girls say?
Something
Rose.
about Far Reach costing no mana, but I couldn't remember beyond that.
Far reach. Oh, if used within a second of assassination. So if you stab somebody straight after coming out of it, then, or like pull someone over to you and stab them, then it doesn't cost anything.
We got there.
I'm a big fan.
Yeah,
Anyway,
pulling
I was-
somebody over to
That
you
one,
and
actually.
stabbing them. Gee, I wonder which one of us has been making an entire freaking playthrough out of that. Huh.
Well, I pull people.
You with strong arms, me with Far Reach's. That was glorious.
You ate my eels. I like how
Corvo's just like, oh wow, I did that.
I like how the shockwave like moved all the bodies around, but it didn't disturb the little stack of eels. Eel cans.
Excuse me, I'm just gonna drag this guy in. here,
Anyway,
get
I
spotted
like
by
this because
somebody
it's
else,
kind
it's
of
fine.
like, even though the aesthetic kind of this area is, I don't know, it's kind of a mix of like colonial Europe and Mediterranean. Like this is definitely like a California redwood kind of
Oh my
mansion.
god. Never.
Yeah, this is an LA mansion, no question.
Oh, he wiggled.
I'm the guard who's still bopping out at like pelvic thrusting into the ground after you stab him. By the way,
I think that's galvanic. No, what is it called?
Debut.
I don't know.
Been warned. I'm going to call for
Post-mortem galvanic response.
Shut up!
You've been what?
Yes, I'm sure the masked man who just murdered a guard in front of you really cares about that. This is a bit rude.
Something's happening with your sound.
Do anything for you. You'd better run.
They're out of here. Hey,
Yeah,
lady.
like I said, that's just a consequence of this game. Just like
Too
my
slow.
computer, I think at this point was like just having enough of Dishonored 2. Ooh, that was a bit unnecessary, but I'll take it.
Dude.
Oh, you doubled.
I've never seen that one before.
You think you're gonna bleed out? No, you're not.
That is not something that should happen with a man's leg. Why?
Yeah.
God, the music.
People are just hanging out here. Why? Oh.
Yeah,
that's
so
why they're
I don't know what
Yeah,
it is.
they're
There's something to
bad
do with the
men.
frame rate and the music must have some sort of connection to one another.
Beep,
Because it's just
merp,
like when my frame
merp,
rate dips and dies, then the
beep,
music just
merp,
starts
merp.
beefing it for the rest of the video.
Eh,
It happened in
merp,
Dishonored 1 as
merp.
well, actually, if I'm remembering correctly.
and it's back.
Maybe
Yeah, I
it was
don't
just that
remember which
one
episode
area.
that was. But that sounds like exactly the sort of thing that I would forget.
Yeah. I did actually think about recording it again, but I'm like, oh, bugger it. So yeah, you gotta be very careful here, because if you walk in the wrong way, you'll get electrocuted and killed, so let's just... This is probably a really bad idea for everybody else, but now the power of electricity is on my side, so it's okay.
Oh, they were too fast for it, though. I'm sad now. You gotta get him
I always
back in
love
here
how the
somehow.
throne in this this palace really just looks like an aborted love seat.
Come
it's like a
in.
love seat that somebody got halfway through building and decided this isn't really worth the trouble.
I mean, it's appropriate, you know, in character.
Just the two of us.
Just every single rich person just getting punched in the
it's just
face.
the unceremonious nature of you punching somebody in the face will never get old to me.
Shouldn't they be getting zapped?
Didn't
Didn't you rewire the zapper?
Know. I really don't know.
Okay, I thought you rewired
Don't
the
even
zapper.
care. It's just like whatever.
This guy was entirely in the wrong place.
What happened? Where was he? He was one of the ones. He was one of the guards that was sleeping in the toilet. I bet.
Just fine to take.
They're just not trying in this episode. Usually they cause me so much more trouble, these guards.
Well, the sword actually went through his head there for a second,
Ah,
and then
dog!
it actually went through his head. A dog. No. Oh.
Sad.
No.
You guys always
Not a
crying about the
good night
fucking
for
dogs.
dogs.
It's chewing my arm off. It's like, oh no, he was just trying to do his job.
He's
So with
a
the guards.
good boy.
He's a good boy.
Yeah,
And I have a greyhound, so.
I just go into an eating frenzy.
Like there's so much food out here. There is no reason for you not to eat about 100,000 calories
Yeah.
in this mission.
Don't let it go to waste.
There's still people conscious and alive around here running into corpses.
Oh, I think those guys are still sleeping in the toilet. The door is
God,
shut.
I hope so.
Go wake them up.
I just hide in there, like try to dive into the bowl and say if we don't make it that much noise, maybe he'll go away.
Oh no, this guy's gone, so the toilet guys must be gone.
Toilet guys.
Toilet guys. It's funny. If you sneak in, there's one sleeping on the floor and one is sleeping by the toilet because they got so drunk.
Because the Duke runs a pretty loose ship. That's pretty effed up right there.
Yep.
I'm like, what's the
this
password?
combo.
You don't have it yet.
Yeah.
You gotta go to his office.
Oh, is that where it is?
Gotta
Yeah.
step into his
It's on his desk.
He's not feeling well.
Yeah, they woke up.
Oh,
The second subtitle for this video. Someone's not feeling
Someone's
well.
not feeling well.
I'm gonna be so tempted to say that if I ever find a dead body.
the first thing you're gonna do is look at whoever you're with and go, "Hey kids, you want to see a dead body?"
No, I'm gonna say someone's not feeling well. And they'll say trouble in this part of town.
It's probably still a more tasteful thing to say then. Looks like we've got a mystery, gang!
A mystery solved by blood and murder and all sorts of
I'm like,
him.
hey, wow, this is what it feels like to be a cool guy. This man
man
is untouchable. You can't get him.
What is all this ragged?
That is
Oh,
literally,
he's
that
gonna
is literally my
drown.
life.
You can't let him. Oh, thank you.
The annoying thing is that you know that is literally my life, and I still didn't get it the first couple of times you whiffed. I was like, what the fuck are you
You're like, yeah, everything's normal here. That seems about right. Yeah, that man had found it's like kind of like the martial arts combat stance I can't defeat. Hey, dude, nice drink.
It's certainly not sitting down drinking a
This
glass
is
of whiskey.
this is the least stealthy Dishonored run I think I'm going to achieve the
I
entire
think
time
you
playing
got
this.
some broken glass
Corvo
up
is
his
just
nose.
literally walking around house decking people.
So I feel like that sort of thing is fairly obvious. So he's too fast to run from, too strong to fight. I'd sit on a chair and drink as much whiskey as I can too.
Just like, dude,
Someone's
okay,
killed the maid.
The
just
dead-
random dead person in the hedge maze. It's
Someone's
fine.
not feeling well.
It's world building.
Also, just Corvo running around decking people, that's more or less a spoiler for my my Death to the Empress run. Like, I am definitely done with stealth in this game by the end of the last level.
God, all that rotten food.
Why
Nope,
is so
they're
many
rotten.
of the so much of the fruit around here rotten?
'Cause it's wasteful.
sort of a it's a signifier of the decadence of the Duke and his people. They just
Yeah,
food,
sure,
food is
let's-
just set out to rot on the vine.
I see someone standing. Oh, and that lady.
Wrong
Oh.
button.
What?
Oh no, that's
Oh.
right. She was one of the people throwing.
Oh.
No, she was one of the people throwing the knives. So I'm just like, sorry guys,
Was
you guys
she?
don't get to walk
Okay.
away from this. It's
Yeah,
like that
you
one,
get-
the one
Yeah,
guard
these
who got
people-
spared because he
No,
was
he
in
could
love.
have been the guy waiting by
You
the back
throw by
door.
the knife, you die by the knife.
It's the internal Robokai logic going on here.
I don't think that makes some sense.
You can see the big glowy thing in the distance there. That's our ultimate end game goal for this. I know there's still some robots hanging around here somewhere. I'm gonna have to take care
Robots. Yeah, there's one around
Freaking
the corner.
robots and their hooskies. It's not even a word. Don't me.
No, I was trying to wonder. like, what?
Honestly, you said that, and I just started
There he
thinking of Nordic
is.
Huskarls.
Let's have some
Smash
fun.
his head. Jump on his face. Oh, or do that.
There we go.
There
Can
you
you wind blast a robot?
Switching to alternative override.
go. Override.
Kill him.
Ride.
Kill him, Robo.
Kill them all. It's the last. It's literally the last Robo guy on this level.
No, it's not.
I
It's
appreciate
not.
it.
It's
Yeah,
not
you
the last
fucking,
robo
you
guy in
fucking
this
dead,
level.
son. You stay down.
There's like
We'll
3
come
more
back.
robo guys.
I do like this, the way like the water comes under the tiles and everything. Man, boy, it would really suck for those people near the Tesla coil
Oh,
if someone turned the
no.
Tesla
Wow.
coil into a weapon of evil.
I like that you're now admitting that you
It's fine.
I'm a huge fan of exactly how much the
It's sparking.
sound
Like,
is screwing up right now.
gonna start a fire.
This is like the last thing you hear in a train before something just absolutely murders the shit out of you.
I think it's the last thing those guards heard.
If I hadn't murdered literally everybody, this was great. I'm like, hey, let's have a swim in the thing.
I mean,
I'm like, Ah!
How's-
Jesus Christ! Why is this in the fountain? Oh, Jesus! Oh, God! Why? What is this?
Who the hell would stock this thing with hagfish?
The fucking Duke would. That's the problem.
It's
I
probably
swear to
to
Christ.
stop the plebs from swimming in it.
Oh my god.
I think there's like an axis or something down there, but it's just like
Yeah.
fucking hagfish in the water.
Has anyone actually ever possessed a fish to go someplace secret in Dishonored 2? Because you can in a couple of places, but it is
Yeah.
literally never practical.
No.
I did in Lady Boyle's Last Party, Dishonored 1. Our Let's
No,
Play of
Dishonored 2, she asked.
I possessed a hagfish to swim up the sewer, if I remember correctly. That maybe I'm misremembering, and that was one of my practice runs, but totally.
That's not
did
what
that
she
at one point.
asked. She asked
Now,
Dishonored
that
2,
fade
though.
there is because it either died or the game crashed. I can't remember which. So probably, actually, I think both happened. I think I died and then it was reloading, the game crashed.
Yeah.
I don't know why I did
Wow,
that.
that
I really don't know why I
woman in
did
the
that.
back-
I think I just got sick of
Cozy
it.
One
up.
woman in the back is doing a great Slav squat.
I'm like,
It's
is
the
anyone
money
in here?
room.
Yeah, just this
Money,
one
money,
guy.
money, money, money.
Everybody else came out to like see what was going on and fight and everything, but this idiot, this one guy, just like,
I'd say he's
I mean,
the smartest one out
Yeah,
there.
he doesn't
could've
sound like
find
an
him.
idiot. He's just
Yeah,
gonna stay in
just
there
like,
where the liquor
nope.
is. And then
Got him.
this
Well-
guy. And then the two ladies with the dead lady, because that's what ladies do.
Oh, no. No
Be
way.
dead.
I mean, when you get more than two ladies in a room, one of them has to die.
This is a social rule I was not aware of.
Let's have a look around.
Especially if she wore white past Labor Day.
They both had the exact same outfit, so one of them just had to die as like Highlander. There can be only one.
I
Yeah.
wonder who that was.
Hello?
I don't think he's gonna take
Hi.
the bait. Hello?
We searched the whole place. I don't have time for that.
there we go.
You don't have to.
I
say
noticed it
that.
still had one charge left in it. Maybe. Torso
both of
friend,
them.
torso friend.
Oh,
Torso
God.
friend!
Oh god.
Whoop whoop whoop! Wow,
Torso
look at
friend
that neck.
absolutely fucking murdered the frame rate. Oh, hey. Apparently I hadn't turned this guy into a robot on my side, so let's do that.
It wasn't the last Robo guy. My shame is eternal.
Yeah, you
No,
fucked
there's
up.
two on the second
Oh,
level,
can I do it? Nope. There we go.
Come on, come on.
Did I do it? There we
Come
go.
on.
Oh, do I not have one? I think I might not have one.
Ah,
Yeah, I don't have one.
No
Used them all
rewire
up.
tool available.
I'm like, ow, okay, this is a
Stomped
problem.
on Boa.
Oof,
Uh-oh.
oof, oof. I thought I had one more. It's alright. Am I really going back in? Come on, man. You've got to have figured it out at this point that it's not fucking working. Holy Jesus.
Fine, I'll just
That
shoot
took you
it.
a while.
Oh, I must have been so tired when I did this. Oh, hey, here's one of the
Hi,
dukes.
guy.
Oh, it's one of them. Who cares which one? Kill it.
He's actually no. He's fighting
Yeah,
you, which means that's
he's
the real
fighting
Duke.
you. Yeah, it's the real Duke. Ooh, nice.
Yeah. Which, of course, got the cool custom animation for that. So.
Die, you parasite. It was definitely a great one. A great line for that. He gets eaten
What?
by literal parasites.
Did those come out of you?
Oh,
Yep.
that bone charm was never more appropriate.
Yep, I'm just gonna let that happen. I'm just gonna fucking let that happen. I'm gonna
Hey,
get
watch
stung
your
to
food.
death in a
Nothing
second.
less.
Nope, that's probably the best way it could have gone.
Yeah, that's going to self-perpetuate. There's plenty of creepy crawlies around.
Oh yeah, at that, no one's gonna be cleaning that room out for a while.
There is something incredibly appropriate about you managing to make an entire bloodfly infestation in the swank.
Yeah, I think I just had enough at this point. I was like, I'm really fucking tired of just choking everybody out.
Chick is already dead. Honestly, you were just completing the set in that room.
Yeah, that may
I like
also
how
be why I
you-
killed them. Just running off.
I mean, if
like
you
I
were
keep
getting-
forgetting, I'm running off of the weird internal logic I've got going.
The trick is you gotta spare the servants, but kill everybody else.
Hmm?
Because they deserve it.
They do.
Stab the rich, punch the rich. just do bad things to the rich. That's the theme of this episode.
Nobody got to be a Karnakan billionaire without being an asshole.
Suboptimal.
Hooray!
I need
go up.
to basically I need to work on my Immortan Joe and growl out suboptimal the same way that they did mediocre in Mad Max.
Now we're up to the offices.
Or you could just growl
We're off
mediocre.
to see the offices of Delilah Coppersmith's stupid crap. I
Watch
can't
out
rock
behind
any
you,
of this
because there's a
nonsense.
clockwork.
An entire wing given over to Delilah.
Oh.
That's a lot of frickin' food there.
She doesn't even
Yeah.
live here now.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, just just carrots and potatoes hanging out, doing nothing.
You never know when she might drop in.
Zephyr. That is like both my most loved and most hated bone charm.
Mm-hmm.
Just like, okay, now everything is faster. Woo! I love going fast. And the thing is, it says you take more damage, and you start. Why are there
What?
so many corpses hidden around?
Well,
It's
this is
like a scavenger
Delilah's room,
hunt.
so it wouldn't surprise me if Delilah killed somebody on the way out.
Is that a high chaos thing? Is a body in the
Probably.
tub?
I don't remember how mine went at this point, to be blunt with you. So,
I don't ever remember
No.
seeing a body in the tub.
like, there's just so many random corpses.
Nom
Everybody's just
nom
like,
nom
looking
nom
the other
nom
way
nom
on
nom.
that.
I think at this point it's just a broken man wandering through the hallways eating everything.
Honestly, like I said, 100,000 calories. That's your goal for here.
I'm missing a painting.
Hi.
Well, apparently I'm still not killing everybody, so that's good.
I wonder where the clockwork that was in this room went. Maybe it was the one that met you downstairs.
I feel like the servants in this place have suffered enough horror.
Yeah, working for the dude.
Every moment they live is
Living in
agony.
Karnaka.
This is spinacy as fuck, yo.
Does like her colors, old Delilah. He sees the world in a vivid way, but also in a completely unrealistic way.
Yeah, a very fractured way as well.
Mm-hmm.
My favorite painting of hers is Jindosh's.
I want a pear soda. Like, that is one thing that I came away from this
Mm-hmm.
this
I agree.
game wishing actually existed.
Pear
was a
soda?
pear
Pear soda.
soda. Like,
I
Going
think
up?
It probably does. You just
it
gotta
probably exists somewhere, but I tell you what, it does not exist in like Midwestern United States.
You
where
could
I have
go
probably-
never
someplace
existed.
gay and European. You'll find it.
You could probably
Probably.
make your own like approximation. Like, do they have peared juice? And then you just
Yeah, you
mix
could,
it
it's
with
not
like
difficult to
Sprite
make
or
pear juice, and
something.
then basically you would carb.
Yeah, I
you
just
would-
Yeah.
you would
hit up
carbonate
Google,
that.
and there's like heaps of different pear sodas out there on the market.
You literally just did this while we're commentating, haven't you?
Yeah, I just did it. I just typed
I
it.
thought-
I already
thought
had
you
Google
might.
open from when I was looking up the others. I have two monitors. I'm like the multitask
No,
average
dude,
person.
like this is one of the best things about having two or more commentators is that when one of these things comes up in commentary, we don't have to wonder, we don't have to re-record, we just do it. We're doing this shit live, boy.
We're doing this live and unresearched.
What's that?
Seriously, what? A banana in the cabinet? What is wrong with you people? The rich! What is wrong with the rich?
Yeah,
The banana cabinet.
absolutely. She puts
Am I
bananas on top.
am I in Duke Luca Abel's palace or fucking Donkey Kong's fucking country? Jesus Christ.
Okay, dude, that is not.
Yeah, I'm
what
like,
just
did somebody
happened.
else hit him? What happened?
You
What?
what?
I can't process that one.
Yeah.
I've seen enough horrors of this episode that my brain's breaking.
Where did the double even go? Just
He
disappeared.
He runs away.
Gone, man. He saw a sword wielding man in a mask come up the frickin' stairs, and he was just like, no.
Gone.
Good
He's
decision,
probably
really.
cowering by the big bathtub.
Even the boldest were afraid, wondering if
Love that
I
painting.
love that. I
It
fucking
makes
love
a
that.
reappearance in Death of the Outsider, by the way, if you need any more reason to
I
play
like
Death
how
of the
this
Outsider.
is just such a subtle dig at George W.
way.
It's the exact same style. of
Goodbye.
art.
Oh, you scared the Duke,
I think the
the fake Duke again.
the Duke's
Yeah.
imposter also just saw that hand.
Her whispering.
Oh, God.
Give him a hand. He has a tough job.
Oh,
Yeah, that
friendly
was a
wave.
viscera cleanup detail joke. Thank you. Next thing you need is a head, and just go up and say, if you keep this up, you'll get a head in this company. And then you grab a leg and say, here, just gave you a leg up.
Get your foot in the door. Oh,
Hi.
it's gone belly up.
You okay, dude? You alright?
Just use some elbow grease. She's sad.
It's over. Decoy.
Oh,
Decoy.
baby.
Body
Jeez.
double.
Oh, I like how Rose is all upset about the decoy, but not the dogs.
Dude boy.
He's just
Well,
like
what's
the
the
Duke's
difference?
dog, right?
Exactly.
Everybody loves dogs. Dogs are wonderful.
Except you
I'm
I'm
kill.
actually petting a dog right now, live during commentary.
Yeah, I've constantly had to edit out his dog just like wrestling with stuff in the
Rawr,
pre.
rawr, rawr, rawr. Chip,
Yeah.
Chip's a good boy. Chip, Chip.
Can you hear
Chip
us?
can't hear me.
No. I've got
he's wearing
headphones on, so probably not.
headphones.
But I wouldn't put it past
This
him.
is Corvo Atano, royal protector for your rightful ruler, Empress Emily Drexel Leela Caldwin. I came here to Karnaca, the city of my birth, with one purpose in mind: to depose the Duke of Serkonos, to make him pay for his treason against the Empress, but also for his crimes against you. I am Serkonan, and your blood flows through my veins. I will leave you now and return to Dunwall, but know this: Duke Luca Abel is dead. My hope is
His
to
double
restore
is
the true
dead.
Empress
Everyone
to
in
her throne
his
and
house is
aid her in
dead.
establishing a new
Everyone on the way to
ruler
his
in
house is
Serkonos
dead.
with haste.
Just the
Collateral
entire
damage.
the entire palace is a charnel house. Don't
Bid you
bother.
farewell.
In fact, a significant
And ask
proportion
you to hold
of
on
you
just a bit
citizens are
longer.
dead.
I hope to resolve this crisis soon.
I just hope you can do that. I just love you can just get on the microphone and go, oh yeah, by the way, guys, I just violently murdered your dude. Hey,
Oh.
drops mic.
What are they gonna do about it?
Yeah, exactly.
Bring him back from the dead? No, I don't think so.
Killed his decoy
Just
too.
imagine the Fawns being frickin' Corvo is the Fawns. That's how this works now.
Yep, still blood flies.
Yep,
Still
wrong
blood
window
flies.
though. You gotta go down one more floor for the
Yeah.
thing.
I'm
I
sure
always
he
get
knew
that
that. He just
confused.
wanted to check in on his
No,
pets.
I always make this
Stupid
mistake.
little fucking pets.
I always make this mistake.
I'm like,
I
oh
always
god,
use-
what's the
I always
number
do wrong
again?
window.
What's the number
Oh,
again?
God.
4 or
Who
5.
tells you?
I'll admit, I forgot too.
Blood notes are 4. They've actually the notes are so much better in this than they are in the original.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god! In Dishonored 1, you couldn't.
It was not good.
Just
Yeah,
everything
you
is in
couldn't
chronological
figure out where
order.
the hell anything was. It was like nested under 3 levels of nonsense.
I do admire that they actually made the accommodations random every time.
Yeah, you do have to go find them.
Mm-hmm.
They're not. Yeah, they're not entirely random. There's like three or four. What's the word I'm looking for?
It's random enough to be not worth guessing or
Right.
following
Yeah,
the
there's
guide.
3 or 4 possibilities. That's the word I was looking for.
No,
Possibilities for
even in
everything.
some of them, it's always the first one is always 451, and then the one in the guy's thing is always 123.
That's a lot of blood flies.
It seems like I'm hell bent on showing off every single nook and cranny of this place.
It's a sufficient number of blood flies. I'm not seeing a significant high
As long
chaos
as one of
difference
us
here.
does.
Yeah, rubbing my face all across this rich and opulent palace
Bleh.
full of blood
A
flies and dead
horrific
people.
vermin infestation.
Well,
Mud
it's
is
a good
good for your
metaphor,
skin.
you know.
I do hate
It's
blood
rotten.
flies.
It's rotten right at its base.
Oh,
Rotten and neglected.
social commentary.
Just like Serkonis.
And flooded.
He's working really hard at making a lot of these it's a metaphor arguments this episode.
There's some guy working for Arcade right now going, finally someone got it! Just slamming his desk, and then they're like, Joe, could you stop? Could you calm down? He's like, no! They had to know.
My work is understood.
It's the same guy who was
Too
probably.
Drowning, my guy.
It's fine.
You are
Look how much help I got.
lost. You missed the bone
That's a
charm.
surprisingly high.
Yeah,
Um,
there we go.
it's probably
We're
the
in.
same guy who's super excited that I said now you're working for the fake outsider. in the other
The
episode.
Duke's vault.
It's like, nobody guessed.
Thank you.
Somebody finally got it. Cover wire.
That saved yourself.
That is a very well engineered door.
Mm-hmm.
And see, still not even the last robot guy.
With this blaze, check central rotor.
Not a very
This is the
well
thing
maintained
Ashworth made
robot
to
guy,
hold
though.
Delilah's spirit.
If you just check the statue or do the statue thing, he just like blows himself up. And you're gonna fight him if you don't.
Speaking of
But-
blowing himself up,
Of course you want to.
Yeah, well, you know, the pistol's a lot beefier now, so we might as well get good use of it.
Mm-hmm.
So here's the broken gazelle ornament
The Duke keep
that-
his old-
My dread
that
brother.
Megan used to stab the shit out of Luca Bell's brother. There you go.
Is Corvo asking that question because he fell asleep through Megan's ultra long thingy at the start?
Don't
did explain
know.
it.
Might just,
Prism.
it always amazes me precisely how many practical things people have in these like ridiculous storerooms of theirs. I have to show off all of my ridiculous wealth, but you know I should also keep a healing potion down here because you never know when you need
Hi,
it.
Mom.
So- Bye,
Bye, Mom.
I'm really tired of your shit, Corvo. Do you know how long it took you to get through that level? Suboptimal. I'm dumping you.
I think that would be
I'm going to
something
Cool
that would
Guys
make
Run.
just
At
me
least
better.
he might whiff everything, but at least he does it quickly.
Oh.
And
Hiring
consistently.
to keep Emily safe.
I'm a consistently awful person. There you go.
But I no longer care what you do,
Ouch.
Damn.
daughter, and release me into nothing.
Old bitch.
She doesn't feel good.
She's been dead for like a decade now. Like, I'd be fucking tired of that existence too.
Yeah, I know. Time more than time enough to get
Then
away.
It's done. Now it's time to return to Earth.
So now we have a new friend in the heart.
Oh God, what's happening?
Friend in the heaviest air quotes.
The heart of my half-sister, only her flesh remains.
I mean, it's sort of
Maybe the
leathery.
spirit
Would
was
that
holding
count
it
as
together.
flesh?
You will never gain back what you lost.
So now we have a really angry heart that yells at us.
Please. I know, she's so salty.
She's incredibly angry about
Yeah.
everything. It's-
Well, we talked about how the like if you're high chaos, the heart becomes passive aggressive. This one's just outright aggressive.
Yeah, she's just nasty.
Added to two impossible places
So good.
at once.
She's like reveling in the fact that she's an impossible creature. That's great.
After a
She is an impressive creature. I will give her that.
you will take
She thinks she's the protagonist of this game, but she is not.
my hands.
That should do it.
That should do it. Just keep squeezing the heart and pissing off the
That
our-
grenade worries me.
No, it's fine.
No, no,
No idea what you're worried about.
It's got wet.
it's fine.
It won't go now.
I don't know why I
Put it
chose
away.
to pull it
It's
out.
okay.
Yeah, I don't know why I
He
chose to
just
pull it
likes
out.
to squeeze
I
things.
kind of like the way Megan just comes in quiet like this.
Silent running.
Yeah.
I kind of like how like there you just saw a wave swamp her boat, and then it just sort of drained away, and nobody mentions it again.
I kind of wish, like, if this was a different game, I would have loved to, like, open world run around the city.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. If we had the chance
is that
to just
it?
open world Karnaka.
fall of Karnaka.
is
The Duke is
beautiful.
dead. Long live whatever happens next.
Back to the
really
dreadful
shitty
whale
roller.
then. And
It's
on
you,
toward
Corvo.
Dormont.
You're what
It
happens
looks that way.
next.
To find a way to
God
help
help us
Emily
all.
and to give her back the throne.
Long live me, I guess.
Yeah, let's go.
I'm ready if you
I've wasted everyone's time long enough.
No.
Take me back to the shit.
Long live serial killer Empress and
So many dead.
And
And I missed the blueprint.
And a painting.
a painting.
Yeah, but
I yelled at
it's
you and you
fine.
missed the painting.
Like I'm really not clear on why there are so many blueprints and critical blueprints at that. Like at the second to last mission. Who gives a crap?
Well,
Hey.
there's still two of them in the very last level, even.
Yeah, I know. Don't remind me.
Like, you have to
Now,
backtrack.
now it makes me
Stop
think.
recording.
I forgot to rob that black market.
Oh, don't.
Oh well.
Oh, no.